Hey guys, Chris Loomis here, owner of Pinpoint Local in Franklin, Tennessee. Hanging out here in Hong Kong. I just wanted to shoot this quick video for you. And if you are a small business owner and you want to get found online, you think maybe you're losing customers because you're not being found, or if you want more customers, then this video is for you. Because today I'm going to show you how to evaluate your website to see if you're losing traffic. Okay, and there's 5 things you should be looking for, so let's dive right in. First thing you should be looking at, and the first thing you need for your website, is to make sure your website is mobile friendly. That might seem obvious nowadays, but it's something, honestly, that some websites are older, they're not mobile friendly, or maybe the text is off of the side, or the menu can't be found. Okay, those things are very, very important, and Google puts a high rating on this as something you need. And I think there's something like 900 rankings that Google looks at, different items they look at on a website to rank it. So you want to make sure that your website is mobile friendly. About 50% of all traffic search results come from mobile phones. So that would be one of the reasons right there. Tip number 2 is you want to make sure that your website loads fast. How fast? I'd say about 3 seconds. 2 to 3 seconds is about where you want to be. We live in a nanosecond culture, and you got about 3 seconds to capture someone's attention. And if your website's still loading, they're gone. Google puts a high rating on this as well, so think about that. One of the, it kind of goes back to the mobile phone thing too, right? If you're, 50% are coming from mobile phones, then yeah, you want to definitely make sure your website loads fast. Otherwise, people are annoyed and they bounce and they're gone, and that's going to hurt your rankings. Tip number 3, you want to make sure your website is secure. Well, what's security? Well, when you go to type a website in a little search window, say like apple.com, when apple.com loads, there'll be a little lock symbol to the left. And that lock symbol means that it's secure. It looks like a little padlock. Your website should have that. If you don't have it, then you're going to be penalized by Google for not having that. So make sure you take care of that, okay? Number 4 is to make sure that you are set up with a good host. Now, a host is something like, everyone's pretty familiar with, I'll use GoDaddy because that's, people are familiar with GoDaddy, but you buy your domain from GoDaddy, and then they will offer to host it for you for, a certain amount of money, usually $100 or $200 a year, okay? The problem with those types of hosting is that they'll put you on a server, and that's where your website lives, is on this server, but with like 5,000 other domains. I just did an eval for a client here in the Franklin area, and they were on a server with like 5,500 other websites. And the challenge is you don't know really, that they're good websites or not. So if you're on a website with one that maybe is taking up all the bandwidth, you're being penalized. Or if you're on there sharing space with bad neighbors, so you're a bad neighborhood, like gambling sites, adult sites, big pharma, those will penalize you. Okay, so make sure you're with a good, secure host and one that loads fast, because the faster it loads, the better that'll be. And then the final thing you want to take care of is to make sure you have a website that converts. This is like one of the little hidden gems. You want to remember this: a website that converts. A lot of people will design a website that is really talks about them and your company. And you want to be able to describe who you are. That's important, but just don't forget why they're there. They're there to see if they can solve their needs. So you want to think about what your clients' needs are and what they're searching for, what they want, and then you talk about that. Talk about how you're going to deliver that, the value that you're going to bring, how their life is going to be better because they're there, and then get them to take action. You want your website to get them to take action on what you're selling. Get them to call you, get them to click a button, get them to sign up for your email campaign, whatever that may be. That's a website that converts. And then you put in specific keywords in there, sprinkle those in strategically so that Google can index you and find you, okay? And now you're probably wondering why I keep talking about Google, and that's just because Google accounts for like 80% of all website traffic. And then number 2, right behind them, is YouTube, and Google owns YouTube. So, if you're one of those who uses YouTube or Bing, you're in a very, very small minority. So focus on taking care of Google first and getting that fixed, and then we can fix the other stuff will come more easily. But it's pretty important to make sure that you have done those things. these 5 things alone will really help your search results. Okay, and so if you are interested in a couple of things, like you want to check the speed of your site, gtmetrics.com you plug your URL and it'll tell you a score, and it'll tell you how fast your homepage loads. You can just Google like mobile friendly test, and Google has one of their own, and it'll tell you if your website's mobile friendly. And then if you like a full-on website evaluation, that's something I can do for you, absolutely 100% totally free. I have access to some really super cool software that will tell you how your website compares to your competitors, what your keywords, how they rank, and if there's any broken links, how to fix those broken items on your website. It's really pretty sweet. So hey, just DM me if you're interested in this, or go to NashvilleWebPro.com and just send me a message from there. I'm happy to help. I really believe small business is really what makes this world go, and especially if you live in the Franklin, Columbia, Spring Hill area, or some of the outskirts of Nashville, shoot me a message and I'll be happy to help you out. So listen, thanks for watching, and leave me some comments if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer those for you. Go be awesome.